What do you mean it's gone far enough and it all ends in tears and this time they're not going to be yours? You're supposed to be on my side. This isn't fair. It's not fair one bit. Why do you always have to sit with them anyway? Well, you're scared of me as well? Well, that's no excuse. That way you're all sitting over there, run away from me, ganging up in one great Gangolian mass. Because you're all wrong and I'm right. That's why I've got blonde hair. That's why. You know why? Because white is, what is it? Closest to God. Exactly. What do you mean it's fake? Unlike what? All this other propaganda that's fed to us. What do you mean you've had enough of this? I'm not standing for another moment of it. What cats? Cats play at night, you know. I saw it on a stone yesterday. It's true. Guess what I just found in the garden as well? It's a message. It's a blue noose. A blue wire noose. I'm strangling myself, I think, is the message. I don't think that's true. You know why? Look. Message. Blue noose. A blue noose. A blue art noose. A blue art protest noose. What way to go? Another victory for womankind. That old glass ceiling. That old glass ceiling still intact, isn't it? What do you mean I went about it all wrong? Which bit exactly? Which bit exactly did I go about wrong? Tell me again. Fill me in. You can't, can you? Because you know I'm right. And it's been held up without gelling. Your legs sets properly. Sets nice and firm. Go on. Which manners do I need to learn? Some bloody manners. What first thing do you know about behaviour rehabilitation? Not one scrap, I shouldn't think, of Pavlovian conditioning. Not 1 ounce. Not 1 iota, I don't imagine. Not one of you. Not one of you in the whole of the Illuminati. Not one scrapping fellow. I doubt it. What do you mean you're staying out of it? This is Romany war. Oh, God's sake. That was a hijacked step, wasn't it? This is different. This is an arts thing. This isn't Romany business. This is the arts collective problem. What are you protesting anyway? My shit poetry? Well, why have I been shadow banned anyway then? Hey? Why? For what reason? It's an Arts Protection Act. Bullshit, mate. Absolute bullshit. Where's the freedom of speech thing come into it? It's offensive. Well, everything's offensive, isn't it? To someone. Yes. You have to face your triggers in a safe environment. Plus, why was I put in hospital anyway? No one can tell me the truth. What, because Pinky didn't understand my jokes after she set up that stupid talking group about me? Huh? And said what? Hey? Sad reacts only. Who needs to learn their manners about paying me back? Who needs to learn their manners about paying me back so I can pay other people? Huh? Who needs to learn those manners? Who needs to learn the manners about going in my room in hospital and taking out the papers for the police thing? Who needs to learn about that? Who needs to learn about all the things that got taken off me when I was in hospital and never got returned? Who, like all the food and thousands of pounds worth of loss that I incurred. What else? What else do we need to think about? Who needs to know about when I got punched in the face by my ex and he chipped my what did he chip? My cheekbone. When he threw my phone at me. That's that Romany business though, isn't it? Probably. Except the Stones say he's not actually Romany, he's a part Romany. So I fucking flushed him. I royal flushed that. It's true! What do you mean that's not Romany rules? Bloody well is, mate. In my house. What are we playing? Romany rules or old street law? What are we doing? We're playing Crackerjack? What, I've been turfed out of Romany Club now. Right, well let me back on the Facebook then. Back into Arts Club and unshadow block me. If we're playing Romany rules, he should have been providing for his family, shouldn't he? Yes? Yes, he should. And I shouldn't have been out working. No. He should have been providing for us properly if we're playing old Romany rules. What rules are we playing? The make them up as we go along rules or what? He's been trawling off me for fucking years. Living off a made up existence that he created. What do you mean I'm not making things any easier for myself? Any easier than what? What are the options? The adoption options. What are the adoption options? There aren't any. Is this all the streets? Oh well. Devil wins then. True. That's what you wanted, isn't it? You're safe then. You'll sit safely with on the devil's knee. You shouldn't lie and get yourself in trouble. Oh, really? What's the difference between lying and not telling the truth then? Shouldn't teach my children to lie, really, should you? Not really. I don't think so. Teach them to lie to their mother. I don't think that's a wise thing to do. What's that doing in the long term? And how they're going to trust people and generally treat women. What do you think about that? You don't give two shits, do you? No, you don't. How about we learn some manners together? Starting with, they're my children. Have them back then. I want them back intact, please. That's old cranky bullshit. This lying palaver. We're truth seekers, that's the honesty of it. And that's what you can't stand. You can't stand the bony old truth. I remember sitting around your table and you moaning about Malcolm and how much he smelt. He stinks! That's a nice thing to say, isn't it? And you were like that about all sorts of people. It's true. And he looks like a gnome, you said. And you're in a band with him. Get her off the internet. I'm going. I don't want to be in the same internet space as you anyway.